So for sideboarding, we put in a Typhoid Rats for Disciple. I think the Typhoid Rats will be better against his werewolf guys than the Disciple. Looking at Spider Spawning here, thinking that there's a possibility of bringing it in, but we've got cards like the Mourn, which aren't really creatures. We have all these Victim Knights, like the supposedly amazing 4 Victim Knights, but they're not really good against werewolves. He played 4 creatures, half of them are werewolves, and he's in the colours red green, so it could be quite a tough match for us. We were fortunate to win that one. We probably should side up some, but I'm not really too sure what I would do. I need to change the mana base. This hand's just utterly fantastic. We can play every single card in it. It's great. It's got the turn 1 Delver that could have a lot of potential, so we're definitely keeping. Our opponent, had he not played 2 spells in his last turn, he would have been able to keep his werewolf as a 4/6, meaning that he'd have a far better sort of board position, given that what he was about to play and what we had in our hand, like 1 removal spell. We of course top decked the Liliana to make it 2 removal spells for the win on that turn. But had we not, we'd still be able to kill a Scourge and basically be in a dominating position, because he was going to lose his guy and we were getting even more damage. But as it was, even if he didn't flip his werewolf, we would have been able to use the 2 removal spells to kill him. Okay, so the Delver is not quite got there yet. Still hoping to flip it. This is me trying to work out the triggers. That's a nice card to reveal, but it does not trigger him properly. We basically just use the Liliana, trying to the other plays are the Partitioner or the Scab, but none of them let us get through, and we want to at some point get another card of Liliana. We don't mind being able to discard. This takes it. The Scarecrow will fend off the Partitioner, stop Delver from being a significant threat, and him having another creature would actually make it harder to edict Liliana anyway. For Liliana to edict his good creature. So we played another werewolf. I'm going to just play the Mourn here. I consider attacking with the Delver, but at this point I reckon with what we have in our hand, we don't want him to don't want to offer a trade. Like, the potential for us to have a 3/2 flyer is better than the potential for him to have a 3/2 ground creature, particularly because the 3/2 ground creature requires him to skip a turn. We're not going to be doing that for a while. We decided to discard the Armor Scab. Mourn is really good for us. All our cards alive. We can keep the Swamp, and all future lands are fine for us. We can pitch them to Liliana still, or we can use them to charge up the Mourn for the second half of it, for the flashback. So that's me deciding to attack and then deciding against it. I'm conversing with my friend on Skype at the moment. We're discussing some plays. I think we were leaning on attacking, but I definitely shied away from it for the reasons I've just mentioned there. Liliana was quite sweet to play with. If you haven't before, I say get drafting, open some more cards. Hopefully you'll get the chance to play her, because she's really good fun. The negative effect is not as bad as you'd think, and being able to make your opponent sacrifice a creature each turn is certainly very good. I won't get in with Delver here. I'm looking at, we've both got 3 cards in hand, but both mine are quite good. Well, I say both of mine. Both of mine after I make us both discard, because that's what I was planning on doing with Liliana. I'm basically wanting to keep both werewolves, both zombies, sorry, to protect her. I'm being quite, what's the word? Safe, I guess. So 3 blockers, almost no chance of her getting through the Reckless Wave. Merciless Predator, I think it's called when it's flipped. So he's going to play some guys, almost certainly going to get Victim United. Yep, it will. He's probably thinking that I've discarded one, he doesn't know that I've got two, so waiting for him to move to his end of attacker step first before I victim somebody. I could probably use Liliana on the other side again, but then again, we know that this guy actually has a dragon from the other games we finished like very early. The Balefire Dragon, the 7-drop. So before we do anything, we actually decide, okay, we may as well think twice. We're not going to play the Stitch Drake, it's probably going to get discarded, so, but we may draw a different card that we'd rather discard instead, so no harm in doing that first. I'm not going to eat it, as far as he knows, so in comes the team. If he decides to trade, then we certainly don't need to eat it, and we can just plus Liliana instead. There may be arguments for using the edict anyway, because now we're basically giving him the choice of what to do. However, in this case now, Liliana will go up to 4 loyalty, our opponent will be top decking, we will have a significant board advantage, and any creature he plays, oh there's the dragon, any creature he plays is certainly going to die. The next 2 creatures he plays will die. But that's a moot point because the game is finished, we've won this one.